Hello, my name is Leanne and I would like to bring to your attention the effect that incorrect disposal of plastic bottles and bottle tops is having on environmental sustainability in South Australia. This inquiry utilised information sourced from Google Scholar and the Curtin University Online Library. When utilising these research tools, key search terms including environmental sustainability and the negative environmental impacts of plastic bottles help to streamline researched information, in turn linking to additional sources that would support my inquiry. When looking to understand the importance of correct recycling and disposal methods of plastic bottles and bottle tops, one needs to consider how incorrect disposal will affect the sustainability of the environment. For oceans and landfill to be able to support human and marine life, society must attain an understanding of sustainability methods and what can be done to limit the damage caused by unacceptable sustainability practices. When plastic bottles and bottle tops are dumped in oceans and landfill, toxic waste enters the water and soil, having the potential to cause ill health, even death, for many years to come. Did you know that Australia manufactures over 188,000 tonnes of plastic bottles every year, which involves using over 400,000 barrels of crude oil in the manufacturing process? It is the toxins in this oil which causes developmental issues in vital tissues and organs. It is the persistence of these toxins in the environment which leads them to accumulating in bodily tissues, leading to severe toxicity, even death. You may have even wondered why it takes so long for the bottles to decompose. It is because of how the atoms are linked together in the plastic. This connection is quite complex in plastic, making it difficult for bacteria to break those links. Society needs to look for biodegradable and sustainable alternatives to plastic bottles. These alternatives include glass, plant-based plastics, even reusable bottles. In addition to biodegradable alternatives, container deposit schemes play an important role in the recycling of plastic bottles in South Australia, where South Australia leads the way in recycling of plastic bottles, with 92% of households contributing to the scheme. The scheme has led to a dramatic reduction in plastic bottle wastage entering our oceans and landfill. With such a successful impact on recycling habits of South Australian households, questions need to be raised as to why more of Australia is not following suit and implementing an equivalent scheme. In summary, it is clear that plastic bottles and bottle tops have a negative effect on the sustainability of oceans and landfill, and that the rest of Australia should be following pathways similar to those in South Australia. Should the rest of Australia continue to ignore the effects of neglectful recycling, sustainability of our oceans and landfills will decline, perhaps to a point that they may never recover from. This inquiry is aimed at Years 5 and 6 and, according to the guidelines as set out by ACORA, exposes those students to key organising ideas including sustainable patterns of living, how to follow successful recycling practices as those already adopted in South Australia, and how South Australia needs to continue to lead by example. These students will also learn how to undertake their own investigations, understand how society and science contributes towards the sustainability of energy sources, and be able to explore a range of questions they would be able to ask, and then identify applicable questions for their own investigation.
Created using Powtoon.